Hey everybody, I want to talk a little bit today about um, Detroit politics. And if you've been a frequent visitor to my channel, you know that I have a series of videos talking about different political issues in Detroit. Well, maybe not a series, but I have a number of videos, and I will compile those into a playlist so that you can take a look at all of them. Um, But one thing I want to do is I want to respond to a radio show that I heard a few weeks ago on the internet talking about former Detroit Mayor Kwame Kilpatrick, and then I want to talk just a little bit about some of the political culture in Detroit, and there'll be other videos on this topic as well. So a few weeks ago, I heard. My sister, my oldest sister, and some of her friends, I'm guessing here, her colleagues, that they were talking about some of the political issues of Detroit, and they started to mention Kwame Kilpatrick, and it was almost as if they were trying to defend his behavior as mayor. And when they started bringing up the whole thing about race and all that, all those kind of things, and one thing that I want to make perfectly clear is this: is that if you know that someone is out to get you, why would you give them the tools to destroy you? Why would you give somebody a bat to knock you in the head with? That makes no sense, and that's exactly what Kwame Kilpatrick did. During the last decade, Kwame Kilpatrick um, potentially had the potential of being a very powerful political figure in the United States. At least that's my argument. At one time, he had the opportunity to give the Democratic response to the president's um, weekly radio address, and this was during the Bush administration. I believe the first term of the Bush administration, and he also had an opportunity to give a short little speech at the 2004 Democratic National Convention. So, that's just something I think that we have to put in perspective. Is that um, he had all these opportunities and he squandered them away through the illegal activities that he decided to take, that he decided that he was going to engage in. Whatever deals it were, the Senegal deal, or the Navigator, or the lying, and all the different scandals that occurred during his administration. I mean, just my final point about Kwame Kilpatrick is this: is that Kwame Kilpatrick disgraced the office of the mayor of the city of Detroit. He disgraced the city of Detroit. He's a disgrace to the legal profession, and he disgraced many African American politicians. And and so I am very critical of him. Secondly, one of the things I wanted to just briefly talk about was some of the culture issues in Detroit. Well, not basically culture issues, but political type issues that are Detroit. More of this whole political culture. Because of a lot of the things that have happened, there's an attitude in Detroit, and I want to use this code word, um, outsiders. And basically, outsiders is basically code for, well, if you don't live inside the city of Detroit. Now, what I believe that means is that outsiders is just code for people who aren't black or white people. I mean, let's just be real here. That's what it means. Okay, And unfortunately, what many people in Detroit don't seem not to understand is that Detroit is never going to move forward without a combined effort of all people who live in Detroit, whether they are African American or Hispanic American, Latino, or Caucasian, or whichever race they are. We should embrace the diversity that Detroit and the Detroit region has. And instead of doing that, we want to continue to engage in these pointless debates. And so that really shows a lack of leadership. So I invite you to comment on this video, and I look forward to reading your responses. And I hope to talk to you soon. Bye.